Adam Henson raised a few eyebrows when he described a Countryfile guest as a commoner. Countryfile visited the New Forest for its latest installment, January 26, as Adam Henson and Sean Fletcher undertook presenting duties on the BBC show. As Adam spoke to Jonathan Gerelli, the head adjuster for the forest, he referred to him as a commoner, and the phrase was used several more times throughout the episode. While he did explain that they had lived in the area for generations and had rights to graze their livestock in the forest, people still seemed quizzical as they took to X to comment on the phrase, which is usually used in a derogatory way. "Ain't we all?" #Countryfile, one wrote alongside a meme with the word commoner emblazoned on it. #Countryfile third generation commoner, another asked. A third joked, "So if you're a third generation commoner, you need this to sort out your common life." #Countryfile. They posted an image of the 2025 Countryfile calendar with their comment. Meanwhile, a fourth wrote a lengthy post and plugged their own poetry in the process, adding a link at the end. #Countryfile the 26th of January 2025, are the commoners preventing new forest? Either way, there are nowhere near enough native trees in England, and 56 million is too many humans. My Walkabouts verse #poem on congestion. Commoning is a traditional way of life in the New Forest that dates back to medieval times, although was only made official in the mid-16th century with the people involved in it known as commoners. Many commoners who now reside in the area are descendants of families who have been commoning for generations. While commoning doesn't provide a living, the government does recognize that the essential role they play in maintaining the forest's landscape and ecology. Several incentives have been introduced which will assist commoners. Some commoners continue to turn out animals simply because they always have done so, others have come into commoning simply for the interest it provides for them. Adam met another commoner called Jake and his horse Jimmy, who explained a bit more about how they keep track of livestock grazing in the vicinity. "We use horses like Jimmy in and around the forest daily," he explained. "You've got to be on the ball because, like a sheepdog, H's, Jimmy, looking what the animal's doing. They're so good at that job, they are your best friend as well." Asked if he was only concerned with his own animals, Jake answered in the negative. "Generally, you're going out looking for your own stock. But you can't help looking at every animal. As I've come across here earlier, I spotted a cow that had a slight bit lameness to her back leg, so we rang the owner of that and let them know. And that's just how it works in the forest," he said. "It's an incredible way of life, isn't it? It's an inherent part of you, and it's part of your heritage and culture. And once you've got the bug, you can't help it. It's all you want to do and it's all you think about. Once you're a forest person, always a forest person," Adam said. Jake agreed. "Exactly that. Yeah, it's the best way of life ever."